What's up, guys? So welcome back to another video on my channel. If you're new here, I'm Katrina, and today I thought I would show you guys how I make my vegan jackfruit roast. So let's get started. So first off, you're going to need a bowl. We are going to use this to marinate our jackfruit. I like this one from Trader Joe's, and then I do drain the brine off of it, so it's already empty, but I just really like this one. So I already strained my jackfruit. This is what it looks like. For this recipe, I'm not going to break up the jackfruit, so I'm going to pop it straight into my bowl. And then for my marinade, it's really important that you marinate jackfruit just to really get that flavor in there. So we're going to use a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of nutritional yeast. I feel like it just adds a really good umami flavor to it. Then half a teaspoon of this. If you don't have this, just use half a teaspoon of paprika, smoked paprika. It has to be smoked. Half a teaspoon of this. This you can omit. It's just something I like from Trader Joe's. It's so good. But you can omit this. If you're not going to use this, add half a teaspoon of onion powder, or just omit it completely. That's okay too. And then also half a teaspoon of salt. And 1/4 teaspoon ground black pepper. I don't have freshly cracked, so I'm just going to use the ground stuff. And then for my liquids, I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. I do use the gluten-free one. I avoid gluten when I can, just because I have a slight intolerance to it. But normal soy sauce or liquid aminos are fine too. 1 teaspoon extra virgin olive oil. 1 teaspoon of this vegan fish sauce stuff. If you have vegan Worcestershire, don't come for me on how to say that. Everybody says it's different. But if you have vegan Worcestershire, that will work and replace this. I don't have that, so I'm going to use this as well. It really doesn't have a fish flavor. It just adds a good flavor though. And then 5 drops of this. Not teaspoon anything. Do drops, because this stuff is insanely strong. So I already mixed up my marinade. It looks, I don't know if you guys can see it at all. Yeah, I'm gonna spill that if I show you. But I already mixed it up, so I'm just gonna pour it over my jackfruit and then pop my lid on it. And then I just give it a good little shake. Also forgot to mention, I did add 2 teaspoons of water in with my marinade just to loosen it up. And then I'm gonna pop this in the oven for the fridge for about 2 hours to let it marinate. And then we're also gonna need 1 small onion. I'm gonna use these carrots, but you can use really any carrots. I just thought they were cute. I love all the different colors. So I'm gonna use those. And then baby potatoes. Again, you can use normal potatoes. That's totally fine, but I'm gonna use these. So I'll show you guys what I do later, but for now, we're gonna let that marinate in the fridge. Alright, so it's time to get started on cooking this roast. So I just put 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and I only did half of my onion, but I just diced it up. And I'm gonna let this cook for probably 3 or 4 minutes before I add in the jackfruit. So I let my onions go for about 4 minutes till they were almost translucent. And I just added in my jackfruit. I'm gonna cook it on both sides, cook a little bit brown. And then I saved my marinade, which I'm going to add in later. I'm going to add in my carrots and potatoes. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and brown this. I'll let you know how long it takes on each side. Let my jackfruit go for about 2 minutes on each side. And then I added it back in the marinade and put my carrots in the pan. And I'm just going to do, again, about 2 minutes on each side just to get a little bit of color on them before I add in my jackfruit, potatoes, and then 2 cups of vegetable broth. And then I'm going to put it in my oven, which I have preheated to 350, and then we will finish it in the oven. Alright, so my carrots are in the bottom. I just sliced my little potatoes in half, put my jackfruit on with the marinade and the vegetable broth, and now I'm going to pop it in the oven. So here's the finished product after an hour and a half in a 350 degree oven. I like leaving the jackfruit on top just so it doesn't get too soft and then kind of get all piecey. This is still kind of together, which I really like for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and serve it up. So here is my plate with the potatoes, carrots, and then the jackfruit, and oh my my god, I'm so excited. It tastes so good already. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig in, and then here is how much we have left over. So this is after 2 portions being taken out, but it makes for just absolutely delicious leftovers.